What's up, guys, and welcome back to Poker Night. I've got another fun 7-card game for you. It's called Wild Bill's Last Dance. Now, the highest hand you can get in this game is going to be the aces and eights, all black. It's going to look something like that. That's going to be the highest hand you can get. This beats the straight flush, royal flush, four of a kind. Whoever holds this wins the game. Now, normally someone does not get this hand, so you just play it out like a normal 7-card game with the normal rankings. This game's got one wild card. It has penalty cards. It has a folding penalty. That being said, I normally do 3 times the normal ante. So let's say you guys are playing all night and your normal ante is $1. This game I would raise the ante to $3. If your normal ante is a quarter, I'd raise the ante to this game to 75 cents. You might need a pen and paper. As the video goes on, write some stuff down. There's a lot to learn. Usually takes about 3 to 4 times playing this game until everybody figures out how to play it, what's going on, and it becomes probably one of the funnest games you're going to play. It does create the biggest pots, especially the penalty cards. If somebody folds, they're still going to have to pay the ante, and you wind up with a big pot. A lot of guys either swearing, some guys laughing, some guys are cheering. There's always a lot of talk at the table with this game. I normally play it towards the middle to the end of the night. After everyone's kind of settled in and everyone's been playing their favorite dealer choice games, you throw this one out there. It's a lot of things to know and to learn. And sit back and I'll show you how to play and deal Wild Bill's Last Dance. So here's how you play and deal Wild Bill's Last Dance. Now there is one wild card, and that is the Jack of Diamonds. That's the wild card because when Wild Bill was shot in the back of the head, he was holding the black aces, the black eights, and the Jack of Diamonds kicker. So any player holding the Jack of Diamonds, whether it's up or down, means that's wild. They can make it any card they want, except they cannot make it a black ace or a black eight. Like I said, I normally go with a higher ante in this game. So we're going to say chips are worth a quarter, and I'm just going to say the ante is 50 cents. Once your ante is good, you're going to deal all players 2 down cards, and then you're going to deal all players 1 up card. And when I'm dealing this game, I'm looking for any aces, eights, and I'm looking at jacks. So I want to see who has the wild jack, and the aces and eights are going to come into play, and I'll show you what happens when an ace or an eight comes up. Right now I just look around the table. You got this 9 right here as being high card. We're just going to say this player is going to check, and all players are going to check behind. Once your pot's good or everyone's checked, you can go ahead and get everyone another up card. Got the Jack of Hearts there, which doesn't mean anything. It's just not a Jack of Diamonds. We have an ace here. So anytime a red ace or a red eight shows up, that player holding that card has to pay a quarter to the pot. So once that's good and everybody is looking around the table to see who has the highest hand, we have this ace right here standing tall. And we're going to say this player is going to bet a quarter, and everybody's going to call. Once the pot's good, you can give everybody their 3rd up card. And if you take a look around, this player here, I dealt him an 8. It is a black 8, which means anytime a black 8 or a black ace shows up face up on the table, all players except the player holding that card has to pay a quarter. So all players got to throw in a quarter except for the player holding that black 8. Now that that's been taken care of, you take a look around, see who has the highest hand on the table, determine your betting action. Still have this ace standing tall over here. We'll say he's just going to bet a quarter. Everybody's going to call. Once the pot's good, give everybody another up card. And I do not see the Jack of Diamonds, so maybe someone has the wild card down. No other aces or eights shown up. So you just take a look around, see who is holding the highest hand. And we got Ace Jack over here. No pairs, no pairs, no pairs. This player here, he'll just bet a quarter and everybody will call. I'll go ahead and give everybody their third and final down card. And betting action is going to go back to that same player because there was no face cards turned up. But what I want to show you is, I talked earlier about the folding penalty. If you want to fold in this game, you can fold at any point. But there's a penalty. The folding penalty is whatever you determine the ante. So I said the ante was 50 cents. So if you want to fold, you have to throw in 50 cents, and that gets you out of the game. So I'm just going to fold this guy's hands here just to show you that. Now some players, once you get 3 cards out, they might just be total crap cards and they want to fold. They have to pay that folding penalty, then they're out of the game. So this guy here, he folded. So as of right now, I should have shown you everything with this game, except that Jack of Diamonds wild card, which maybe somebody has face down somewhere. I showed you the folding penalty. I showed you when a black ace or a black 8 shows up, everyone on the table pays a quarter except for the person holding that card. And when a red ace or a red 8 shows up, only the player holding that card has to pay a quarter. And remember, the highest hand you can get are the 2 black aces, the 2 black 8s. They automatically win. Even if someone has a royal flush, that's the highest hand you can get. So let's finish this final betting round, and we'll see if anyone has that wild card. So this player here, he'll bet that quarter. Everybody's going to call. And then you're just going to make your best 5-card poker hand. So as you can see right here, this player here has the Jack of Diamonds. So that's wild. So he's got, looks to me like he's got 4 threes. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 threes. Yes, this is the only wild card. So he's got 3 threes. Let's see, he's got 8, 9, 10, Jack, no straight. So with this wild card right here, you can just make it a 3. Gives him 3 threes. This player here, let's see, he's got a pair of 4s. That's about it. This player here folded. Now dealer, he's got a pair of black aces and 1 black 8. If the dealer would have had another black 8, whether it's up or down, doesn't matter. He'd automatically win because that's the highest hand you can get. But as of right now, he's got the pair of aces, which doesn't beat these 3s. And this player here just had the 4. So it looks like this player here is winning the pot. And that ends the game. So if you're going to take this to your next poker night game, deal it at home a couple times just like I did here, kind of dry, just to kind of figure things out. Make sure you have the rules down so that you're not kind of trying to figure out rules as you're dealing the game. And then after your poker friends, play it 3-4 times so everybody kind of knows the rules. You don't have to try to keep explaining them. It's a very fun game to play. And if you take a look at the chip stack, I mean, I checked several times, lots of calls, no raises. This is probably one of the, you can get huge pots in this. This is probably one of the games that develops the biggest pots of anything we play. Especially when you're playing with 7 guys and you get a lot of the aces and 8s to show up. If you have a red ace or an 8 down, nobody pays anything. All those cards that are kind of penalty cards, they have to be face up. And sometimes they all show face up, and people are shoving in quarters left and right, and you develop, $25 pots with 7 guys, playing just 50-cent ante and, quarters here, 50 cents here. So I hope you guys enjoyed how to play Wild Bill's Last Dance. And thank you guys for watching.